Well, at those inquests in Warrington, the police match commander, for the very first time in public, agreed his failure to close a tunnel at Hillsborough was the direct cause of the deaths of 96 people.
David Duckenfield also accepted he froze during the afternoon of the disaster. Earlier, Mr Duckenfield had always denied claims that he bottled it and panicked as the disaster unfolded. Mark Ansell reports.
A grieving father confronts the former policeman who just admitted his mistakes caused the death of his son. It was an admission Barry Devonside had waited decades to hear.
He was gutless and he was spineless in not coming out and admitting what he did.
David Duckenfield was in charge of policing at Hillsborough on the 15th of April 1989. It isn't only the relatives of victims who have contempt for the retired chief superintendent.
I got the feeling that the man was obnoxious, arrogant and a bully.
Gary West served almost 30 years with South Yorkshire Police. He now runs a gift shop near Rotherham, but he remembers being a young PC when David Duckenfield first arrived at his station in Sheffield.
Basically, we're subjected to something like a 20-minute one-way conversation about how it was going to be. It was his way or the highway.
Weeks later, this was Gary in the midst of the horror at Hillsborough. Such was the pressure at the turnstiles on the day of the disaster that a senior officer radioed the control box to say somebody could be injured or even killed unless the pressure was relieved. David Duckenfield ordered that Gate C should be opened to relieve pressure outside. Opposite Gate C was a tunnel leading directly to the central pens, which were already overcrowded. The rush of spectators into the tunnel caused by the open gate created even more and ultimately deadly pressure in the pens. But a different message was being relayed to TV viewers who were watching the tragedy unfold.
And the story emerges that one of the outside gates leading into that terrace was broken.
This was a lie put out by David Duckenfield, a lie he admitted during the inquests. He also admitted his failure to close the tunnel led to the deaths of the 96 fans. Mark Ansell, BBC Look North.